I mean, the Titan armor I'm a little bit iffy on, but I really like the Warlock helmet, and I really like the Hunter helmet. So, this week at Bungie, we are prepared for the Worthy. We're just 5 short sleeps from Season of the Worthy. Last week, you completed the Empyrean Foundation, lighting the beacon for Guardians to follow back to the Lighthouse and Trials of Osiris. Tuesday, we unveiled the Season of the Worthy all up. If you haven't seen the trailer, there's a new threat for you to confront. If you haven't seen the trailer, guys, just go watch it. I'm not going to go over that again here. I posted a video about it on my YouTube channel, Sin on Twitch, and you can check it out there. When did you go home to complete Warlords of New York? Dude, I hear that. I'm actually completing it tonight. Before we get started for the rest of the TWAB, I want to take a quick moment to highlight another blog post that went live earlier today in response to the COVID-19 coronavirus outbreak. Yep, our team has been working hard to build out an infrastructure that would enable Bungie employees to support Destiny 2 and the impending Season 10 release safely from remote locations. That is awesome. That is awesome that they care that much about their employees to be able to do that. There are so many places out there today, companies, businesses that just would not do the same thing. And I think that is an amazing power move on Bungie's part. Good on them. I know how hard it is to remotely support things. Awesome work. Great. So now we got some housekeeping to do before we arm an ancient warmind. Moments after the announcement of Trials of Osiris' return, we witnessed numerous Guardians sharing their favorite memories from the beloved corner of the PvP endgame. Moments of spectacle, joy, heartbreak, insanity, and everything in between. Trials of Osiris was the source of some awesome community highlights, a thing that some of our newer Guardians may have yet to experience. We'd love to see more of your stories and bring them into the scene. Using the hashtag Trials Returns, share your favorite clips from Destiny 1's Trials of Osiris. You can post them to Twitter, upload them to YouTube, and even post them in our community creations page. We'll round up our favorites and they'll be featured in the TWAB next week, which is a day before Trials comes back. If your video is selected, you and your fire team will take home a Movie of the Week emblem. Make sure to include links to Bungie.net profiles for every team member. Out of the way. Power gains. With each new season, you're faced with new challenges, power acquisition to take on. In Season of the Worthy, you'll be challenged in not only Trials, but in Legendary Lost Sectors and Grandmaster Nightfalls. Here's a quick update from the dev team on what's changing on day 1 and what our plans are for mid-season update. Dev team, we're raising the cap for gear drops 40 points. Powerful gear will now drop up to 1,000, with pinnacle drops going up to 1010. Holy watching my mouth. The soft cap has always been effectively raised 50 points. Gear drops from nearly all sources will continue to be upgrades until 950 power. And powerful reward sources will not be required to progress to 950. We're looking to present an element of gear progression available each season, as well as prepare underlying systems for future updates, like the forthcoming one for legendary weapons mentioned in the director's cut. I like it, but I don't. I like it, but I don't. I like it, but I don't. But I do. I'm 50-50. We'll talk about that some other time. We're also looking to make some quality of life updates in the Pinnacle Band, starting in 2.8.1. We will be upgrading some existing powerful rewards to Pinnacle rewards. These are the weekly Crucible Strike and Gambit challenges, as well as the weekly Clan Engram. With this change, we want to increase the total number of Pinnacle power sources in the game. Okay, I'm okay with that. Broaden Pinnacle drop access, as well as increase the pools of items that can drop in the Pinnacle Band. I like that. I like that. That's a good change. It's a good change. I'm not sure. I like it, but at the same time, I kind of wish they would do a something more for the higher level, higher tiered activities. Then, because it's like, really, like you're just gonna get pinnacles out in the open world. Where's the challenge in that? There's not really a challenge there. I don't know how I feel about that just yet. Slot imbalances can also affect Pinnacle progress. When we say slot imbalance, this could be explained as those times you have a chess piece drop from Pinnacle sources a few times in a row. That was literally my entire Destiny 2 Forsaken experience. Thank you for the flashbacks on that one. I've been looking at player feedback for some time, and we're investigating a few approaches to the problem space. We're looking to have an update on that at a later date. Okay. While we have the dev team here, we also wanted to give an update on artifact power. With Trials just around the corner, we wanted to address the artifact power problem as quickly as we could. As Luke said last week, our short-term fix is to disable the artifact's power bonus in Trials and Iron Banner. Unfortunately, Season of the Worthy has already been released for certification, so we won't be able to disable... Oh my god, are you kidding me? They won't be able to disable the artifact's power for the first Trials weekend. You know what? That might not be as bad of a thing as we think it is. That might not be terrible because it is only week 1, and I mean, it's only week 1. How powerful can you really get week 1 of a new season? I mean, you could farm bounties on bounties on bounties on bounties. And that's probably what's going to end up happening, at least for that first weekend. And those people that, farm XP bounties on the moon constantly are going to smash people in Trials. Like, that's just not going to be fun. You don't have to get TWAB. You don't have to get to 1,000 power first to play Trials. Trials unlocks at 960. As long as you are 960 plus, you have the ability to play Trials of Osiris. That was confirmed Tuesday. But the point is that you can go beyond that. Getting the 1,000 is more important than Artifact. It definitely is, but once again, why the fuck do we have the Artifact? I don't understand why we have why do we have an Artifact that gives us extra power boosts anymore? What is the point of it? It doesn't serve any purpose. It doesn't serve a purpose. That's a little iffy to me. With Trials around the corner, we wanted to address the artifact power problem. Yeah, okay, we already read that. Long-term plans to enable power cap. I know that they're going to do that long-term. That's great. First weekend's going to be rough. Guys, first weekend of Trials is going to be rough. Now, it's only 1 week. It's unfortunate, but it's 1 week. The thing is, it just kind of kills the hype. I'm still going to be in there playing it that weekend, but that just means that week 1 of the season isn't going to be dedicated to doing the things week 1 should be doing. We are going to be grinding bounties. And that's kind of boring. But if we want to stand a chance in Trials weekend 1, that's what we're going to have to do. And we're going to be at a disadvantage no matter what we do. Season or the Eververse update. With the turn of each season, we hope to keep players up to date on how the Eververse store is evolving. This season, we have a few changes concerning bright engrams and a new path to directly purchasing some previously featured Eververse items. They always do. In Season of the Worthy, bright engrams will no longer be available for purchase. I'm okay with that. Nobody wants loot boxes. Loot boxes suck. We want players to know something costs before buying it. Bright engrams don't live up to the principle of we will no longer be selling them on the store. They appear on the free track. Whatever. Cool. This season, we're focusing on our efforts on direct purchasing through Eververse. Daily rotation of returning items. Okay, in the place of the Bright Engrams, a new module will become available starting the Season of the Worthy. This daily rotating module will feature one item from a small selection of ships, sparrows, ghosts, and finishers that were offered in previous seasons. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I like that. I like that. Aside from these changes, there's not too many other major shifts. Oh! Ooh! 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 Alright, guys. Look, I don't say this often I don't say this often. But that is the absolute sexiest Warlock outfit I have ever seen in Destiny. That's hot. That is hot. And look at that hunter helmet, dude. Look at that hunter helmet. Yo, like that is dripping. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Okay, that's hot. Hunter finisher, we saw that in the trailer. Titan finisher. Thunderclap. Thunderclap. It's literally a thunderclap. Warlock finisher. Ooh, it's like some Palpatine zappy stuff. Final preview. Oh, here we go. Into the good stuff. The last few weeks, we've given some previews on how your sandbox will be evolving in Season of the Worthy, not just weapon tuning, but the ability to change the elemental affinity on your armor pieces. This week, we'll be taking a wider look at Destiny 2 Update 2.8.2.0, exotic armor tuning for PvE and PvP UI updates, bug fixes, and more. Exotic armor, Hunter, Assassin's Cowl. The invisibility and healing effect now triggers on a powered melee, both against combatants and guardians and finishers. The duration of the invisibility granted by this exotic increases based on the tier of enemies defeated. Arc Staff kills no longer activate the perk. Oof. Oof. Frosties. Change the ability regeneration so that it no longer stacks multiplicativity, I can't even say that word, with other class ability energy generating perks. Kepri Sting. All smoke bombs deal 150% damage while wearing the exotic. What's that mean? So is it going to do 150? Okay, so I'm assuming what this means is it'll do 150% damage to both enemies and hunters running middle tree, because hunters do this thing where they like to throw smoke bombs down to disappear. And I'm wondering if this is literally saying that if you do that, you're just going to kill yourself. Orpheus Rig. The maximum amount of super you can regain from this exotic with a single use of Shadow Shot's 50%. Young Ahamkar's spine increases the explosion radius of trip mines by 14%. Okay, alright. Alright, okay. Titan Ashenway. Killing an enemy with a fusion grenade while wearing this exotic now refunds the grenade energy. The amount of grenade energy refunded scales based on the tier of the enemy killed. Antaeus wards. The shield created during a slide no longer allows chip damage through. Okay. Doomfang Pauldrons. Fixed a bug where Doomfang Pauldrons would sometimes grant super energy on melee kills while in your super. Dune Marchers. Increases the radius of the static charge to 20 meters up from 12. Ooh. Radius of static charge. Sorry. MK44 stand-asides reduce the delay from the start of sprinting until the overshield comes in to 0.5 seconds, down from 1.25 seconds. One-Eyed Mask. Target marking for this exotic has been replaced with target highlighting, eliminating the ability to detect target through walls. Ooh! Ooh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious, chat. Take that, Crayon Eaters. Oh my god. So, Severance Enclosure. The explosion now triggers on powered melee. The radius and damage of the explosion created by this exotic increases based on the tier of enemy defeated. Ooh. Reduce the damage reduction granted by this exotic to 20%, down from 40. Oof, they took my babies away. Sanguine Alchemy has received the complete redesign. I knew this was going to happen. Blood Magic allows the wearer to pause the countdown timer of any rift they're standing in by getting weapon kills, extending rift duration. I like that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Now increases the lunge range of all Warlock melee attacks, even if the ability is on cooldown. So Ophidian Aspects can now also give you more range on your Warlock melees. Verity's Brow. Buff provided by this exotic now increases your grenade damage by 10% per stack. The buff to allies' grenade recharge rates now kicks in when you cast your grenade. The exotic now provides a buff text notification indicating how many allies are currently benefiting from your increased grenade recharge. Verity's Brow is going to be the move. This is going to be the new Sunbracers, guys. Verity's Brow for the Warlock is going to end up becoming like a universal Sunbracer. It's going to be kind of neat to see. If you build your Warlock correctly, you can spam grenades with Verity's Brow. Legendary. Increase the number of armor sets available from world drops to 11 sets, up from 3. Oh my god, guys. This is what I've been wanting. This is what we've been wanting. Guys, this is what we've been wanting. As a PvE player, this is what we've been wanting for so long. Oh my god. Oh my god. Several sets that were previously unavailable or extremely difficult to acquire are now available as world drops. Oh my god, they're bringing so many things back. Okay. Prime engrams will now more reliably drop armor with higher overall stat rolls. Yes. Exotic armor will now more reliably drop with higher overall stats. Legendary armor now has an improved chance of receiving higher overall stat rolls, though low rolls will still be present. Fair enough. Oh. Welcome back, faction armor. Welcome back, faction armor. Holy ass. Setting screen UI layout on consoles has changed the matching experience on PC, allowing for future updates. Added the ability to change the color of the reticle on console. Players can choose from 7 different colors matching PC. Added hint text during loading screens. Hint text. Added comma separators to the glimmer count in the loot stream. No longer keeps me awake at night. Oh my god, I love you, Bungie. Added categories to the quest screen. I like that. Quest items will now be automatically filtered to any of the 7 categories. New light. All quests, Shadowkeep seasonal playlists, exotics in the past. Alright, so similar to how we had it in Destiny 1. I like that. Fixed UI stuttering and frame rate drops when loading or applying mods. Improved frame rate in Gambit and Gambit Prime. Fixed frame rate issues during the Sanctified Mind encounter. Fixed frame rate issues in Pit of Heresy. Fixed a stutter at high frame rate on PC. General improvements to performance on PC when a lot of debris is on the ground. While this list is pretty lengthy, we'll have more patch notes to share with you next Tuesday. Some of you may be asking, wait, 10 a.m., don't patches usually ship at 9 a.m.? Daily savings time begins. If your region takes part in jumping forward, your weekly reset time will be an hour later than you're used to. So we're back to 1 p.m. We're back to 1 p.m. Okay. Systems check. Before we dive headfirst, seasonal worthy of a patch to ship. Destiny players support new season. Patches. We're not going to get into any of that. Dawn's coming to an end.